this is Tiny Bravo welcoming you back to another wonderful episode of the 12 Days of Indie. I'm going to be honest with you guys before we start this. This is like my fourth time trying to record this video. Hopefully, we work out this time. But today, we're going to be playing Inscryption. So without further ado, let's get into it.
Okay, time to figure out what's on this thing.
Oh, what happened? Did it crash? Is it? No? Okay, it's still working. Thank God. Alright. Since there's no new game, we'll just continue. Ooh, spooky. Another challenger. It has been ages. Perhaps you have forgotten how this game is played. Allow me to remind you. Play the squirrel card. Squirrel. Now play your stoat. An honorable death. Play the stoat. Wolves require 2 sacrifices. You don't have enough. Ring the bell to end your turn and commence combat. Your stoat stands unopposed. The number on the bottom left is its attack power. Your stoat dealt me 1 damage. I added it to the scale. You win if you tip my side all the way down. Like this. My turn. Your stoat stands in the way of my coyote. My coyote dealt 2 damage to your stoat. That means your stoat's health is 2 less. If a creature's health reaches 0, it dies. It's your turn again. You may draw from your deck, or you may draw a squirrel. How dull. You know you can play more than 1 card per turn, right? Because you are learning, I will pass. There we go. 4 damage dealt, 4 weights on the scale. You've won this match. They won't all be so easy. Let me recall your story. Oh yes. You were lost deep in the forest. A single path revealed itself. Two denizens of the forest approach you tentatively. The caustic adder, damage from its poison bite is always lethal. The undying cat, sacrificing this poor beast does not kill it. Another creature joins your caravan. Some of the creatures of the forest seem willing to follow you. You came across an abandoned sack. You found a squirrel in a bottle. Break in case of emergency. Have a second. Another useful implement. I'll allow you to tip the scales with it. 3 is as much as you can carry. You were ambushed while crossing some rough terrain. You didn't sacrifice me? How kind. Maybe. You'll help me? Take your turn. Play along for now. You may now see my moves ahead of time. I'm gonna play a wolf cub here, okay. Mind the ambitious wolf cub, it ages swiftly. Okay. The airborne bat flies over creatures to attack directly. Perfect. You prevailed and trekked onwards past the now bloodied terrain. The young wolf cub, it grows into a wolf after a single turn. The meek sparrow, an inexpensive if feeble flying creature. We'll take the wolf cub. You stumbled into some strange stones in the mist. You were compelled to choose a worthy sacrifice, one that will be lost forever. Yeah, I'll put it on you. What an honor. A ghastly spectacle, but the soul of the wolf cub now lives in the stoat. Behold my totem. It inscribes my canine cards with the airborne sigil. He's completely insane, you see that, right? No care for the rules. Pathetic, really. Enough. Only keeps me around to watch me suffer. My totem has granted my coyote the power of flight. Beautiful. Impressive. You may yet survive this ordeal. Knock on wood. The watchful bullfrog, it leaps in the way of attacking flyers. I'll take the 3 cost. You came across a small group of survivors. Faces shrunken from the starvation, they huddled around a campfire. They looked upon your group of creatures and beckoned. Come warm one of your creatures by the fire, one said. Warm it by the fire. That will enhance its power, said another. You notice one of the survivors wiping drool from their mouth. Yo, we gotta put it on Stoat, right? Gotta make him get crazy. The fire warmed the poor Stoat, enhancing its power. One of the survivors reached towards it, another gnashed their teeth. Without a word, you pulled the Stoat away from the fire and left. Just killed my ass immediately. Using this as a learning opportunity may be the only way to mitigate my disappointment. Get up. Get up from the table. Fetch me the candlestick from atop the barrel beside the door. Bring it here. Now sit back down. Let me explain something to you. That was one of the 2 mistakes you can make here. If you make another, I must sacrifice you. Now, where were we? The conniving raven, a blight upon the skies. Flightly elk, it moves after attacking. Is this power again? The health of the stoat was enhanced by the warmth. As one of the survivors began pulling a knife from their pocket, you withdrew. The trees seemed to close in around you as a chill mist descended. In the distance, you could hear the clinking of metal on stone. A hobbled figure stood in your path. Hee-haw, 'twas the prospector. He's doing the prospector again? Easy, boss. The mule's key. Down 2 squirrels. We'll use the 2 squirrels to put down a wolf. Dagnabbit, my mule. I hope you didn't think it would be that easy. There's gold in them cards. I'm sorry, there's gold in them cards. I can put down... if I get one more, I could put down... Okay, so I need 1 squirrel. So then let's see if I can do this correctly. So, squirrel into cat. Squirrel. Squirrel. These 3. Grizzly. Bullfrog. Second cat. When did I get 2 cats? Nope, nope, nope. Allow me to light your candles once more. I won't be killing you quite yet. You're the first in a while to overcome a boss. As a reward, you're granted an opportunity to select a rare card. Choose carefully. This level of brutish strength needs no explanation. A largely unimpressive specimen. Poor abandoned child that does not die when sacrificed. But do you have the heart to try? You know what? I've already got 2 cats in my deck. I think I want Urayuli. Urayuli. With sound of the prospector's pickaxe still ringing in your ears, you carried onward. The rank smell of rot and mold permeate the humid air. Every step forward was answered by some nearby slip or slither. You tread cautiously into the wetlands. The fervid mantis. Its prying claws strike both to the left and right. Poison snake, bullfrog. This is nice because it's effectively a 2-1, but this is a guaranteed kill wherever I put it. So, ooh, it would be nice to put the adders on the river snapper. Will it let us? Just a strictly stronger turtle. Okay, he's got 2 bees. The bees fly, so I can put stuff on the ground in front of them. Put down a wolf. Preventing me from taking damage is just as good as dealing damage. Okay. Oh. I neglected to mention overkill damage. Excess damage is not wasted. It carries over to the card behind the mangled corpse of the victim. For both of us. Okay, so there's a way out for both of us. It's somewhere in this foul cabin. Be silent, or I will tear you to shreds. That's 7 damage. Wouldn't be worth it unless I'm giving up less than 7 damage. How brutal of you. You dealt me more damage than you needed to win. However, in my games, such feats are rewarded. To be precise, a tooth kept for each extra damage dealt. The trapper may be interested in your spoils. Don't really have any cards I want to do this to, so I'm gonna go this way. Ah, the elusive otter. It submerges itself during my turn. The bountiful warden spawns a rabbit when it is played. Its bleeding yields 3 blood. If you can ignore the bleating. 3 squirrel. A gust from this may lift your creatures into the air, if only for a turn. Squirrel. Honestly, having that would be nice. Feeling overburdened enough with the full 3 items you carried on. Okay, so the birds have quills. It's a card bearing the sigil is struck. The striker is then dealt a single point of damage. Okay. Let's get started over here. Because I don't know what raven egg is. I'm assuming it spawns into a raven, but it's better to take it out sooner rather than later. Theoretically, I could do this, then this, then this. Yep, finish that up pretty quick. Having a turn skip might be nice. My boss battles are high-stakes tests of your aptitude. With one flame, you will either overcome them or die. Fear not, I will let you keep the smoke. A foul smell invaded your nostrils and caused your throat to seize. A hulking man sat by a brackish pond, with his feet submerged in the dark water. He pulled a hook from a pile of rotting fish and rose to his feet. I am the angler. Go fish. Beautiful. I like the mask you're wearing, dude. Which fish? Hard choose. Fresher fish, easy choice. New fish, easy choice. Mine now. Go fish. Stale fish, hard choice. This could be really funny if this works. So if I do this, and I do this and this, and I put the elk here, and then I put a squirrel here. Too fast, too soon? Okay, okay. Now he just has 10 billion grizzly bears. Got it. I think I lucked out with Urayuli there. Let me relight your candles. I don't think I was supposed to win. Very well. You may choose a rare card. The uninspiring Gek. Perhaps you can find use for it. The prudent pack rat. Never doubt the utility of a well-stocked pack. Honestly, this is a hard choice because I like the idea of having child 13, but since I already have a cat that does the same thing, I cannot take up 2 spaces on reusable creatures. Like, it would be nice to have a second one. God, you know what? It would be nice to have a second one. You considered one of the angler's catches as a meal, but the rank odor deterred you. Dinner would have to wait. Let me see. A frigid gust of wind billowed, unwelcome, into your lungs. The beauty of falling snow failed to distract you from the chill in your bones. You had to ascend to the snow line. You were stopped along the way by a trapper looking to liquidate his pelts. There was something uncanny about his appearance, but you were quickly distracted by his wares. Care to look at my pelts? Pelt free of charge. I'll take a couple of rabbit pelts. Yes, I'm leaving already. Thanks for your business. The man assured you of the value of the pelts. They appeared to be useless in a fight, but he mentioned the trader further down the path would reward you for them. What is this? You encountered a small outpost in the woods tended by a mysterious woman. It was the trader that the old trapper had mentioned. Her appearance was unsettling, but you were mollified by her offerings. Mollified? I don't know what that word means. Do you mind if I examine those pelts of yours? Let's start with your hair pelts. Here's what I can offer. Any of these. Honestly, black goat, probably another elk, and I'll take a shark. These pelts were most excellent, my thanks. Is this Santa? Is that a picture of Santa with knives? A man stood before you, a man you recognized immediately. It was the trapper. You reached out to examine his wares, but he stopped you. Sorry, but today you will supply my pelts. You know, I don't think I'm surviving this. I have one turn to fix this nonsense. Yep, I'm dead. You will make an exquisite belt. Oh, I died. You aren't dead yet. This isn't purgatory, though you may think of it that way. Before you expire, I must ask you a favor. I would like a memento. Your very own death card. It's quite plain at the moment, isn't it? We will work together to amend that. I want this to be the perfect memento of you. Here are some cards from your mediocre deck. You can put them to good use. Please choose a card to draw the cost from. Cost of 1 blood from the bullfrog. And another, this time I will use the power and health of the numbers. Oh, well, this sucks. I guess I'll take the snapper. Now choose a card from which we will extract the sigils. Sigil of many lives. And we'll call this me. There's now but one final matter. The portrait. Are you ready? You do not need to smile. Here we go again. Another challenger. Perhaps it is time. Perhaps you can understand bones. The resourceful opossum costs 2 bones. You gain a bone when one of your creatures perishes for any reason. Wait, hold on. His face is round now instead of square. His eyes are also closed. Is this a different stoat? I feel like this is a different stoat than before. From the death of your creature, you've gained a bone. You will not lose this until it is spent, or the battle ends. Oh, okay, I guess it was my stoat. I just killed his ass. Are you smart or something? He usually doesn't even bother to teach about bones. Alright, here's a tip. I saw a past victim writing a passcode in the rule book. What does this symbol mean? Creatures adjacent to a card bearing this sigil gain 1 power. Okay, my bullfrog dies. Stump! Why did the stump attack? Oh, the stump gained power. That's hilarious. And we're gonna get a little overkill, just to pad our wallets. If you desire it, you may stand now. It will allow me time to plan. I'm no tyrant. You may stand whenever the map is unrolled. It allows me time to plan your next encounter, but do keep your hands off my possessions. Okay. Well, I guess it opens right to the page. Okay, 273. Stink bug. Oh, hello. I wasn't sure if I would ever escape that iron crypt. Is the stoat around? The stunted wolf? This madness must end. Put that away. Alright, let's grab that key. No, I saw a keyhole. Okay. Treasure? A puzzle. Okay. So. Okay, so I need to do 5 damage. I'm doing 1. I'm doing 2. I'm doing 3. Nope. I'm doing 5. Skink. I forgot I had put that in there. Very well. You may add it to your deck, and I'll deal you one every so often. 2. 5. Formidable creatures, those ants. Very well. I'll add them to your deck and make them available for future challenges. More puzzles. Okay. How does that even work? Caged wolf. Curious. How does that work? What is this puzzle? Without having met her, this wood carving is meaningless. In time you will understand its power. You again. Indeed, our friend freed me. Well, I basically told them how to do it. You got a plan? We have another friend here. You've got to be, I wouldn't call him a friend, but I suppose we are in deep this time. I see the way this is going. I concede. You may accept my surrender, or you may finish this match the slow way. No, I'm gonna finish it the slow way. Beautiful. Oh, Jesus. Okay. Oh, hello, Mr. Spider. I might be fucked here. Yeah, I'm dead. Alright, well, there goes my last life.